Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Commentary Hub's alternative coverage of Serbia against England in Group C. I'm your alternative commentator, Nicholas Jones, and the game is taking place at the Arena Al-Schalke in Gelsenkirchen, which is the home to FC Schalke 04, who currently ply their trade in Germany's second division with a matchday capacity of 50,000. And the Arena Al-Schalke will host 4 matches during Euro 2024. Apart from England, they will host Spain against Sicily on June the 20th, Georgia against Portugal on the 26th of June, and on the 30th, a round of 16 match. And Gelsenkirchen, which is in the North Rhine-Westphalia region, around 40 kilometers west of Dortmund, is known worldwide by international and national football. It offers more than just football. The culture has a great blend of art, leisure, and industry. And its nickname, the City of Thousand Fires, comes from the mines and blast furnaces that once characterized the region. And they have since become recreational areas and cultural sites since the 1960s, and the old railway tracks repurposed into cycling routes. Before I go on even further, I've also got to mention that the Arena Al-Schalke is known for its 5-kilometer beer pipeline, which supplies the kiosks and catering areas around the ground. And one more fact, Gelsenkirchen is twinned with Newcastle upon Tyne. So back to the match in hand. Serbia, they were twice runners-up when they were known as Yugoslavia. So in a way, this is their first Euros as an independent sovereign state. They qualified well in their group with 4 wins from 8 matches, and were runners-up to Hungary with 14 points. And their manager is Dragan Stojkovic, who captained the Federal Republic, who captained Yugoslavia, as they were known then, when they reached the quarterfinals. As for England, they have been picked as the tournament favourites, but recent results suggest otherwise, and only 1 win in their last 4 warm-up matches, in my opinion, is not enough to prove that they'll win. However, they did top their group by beating Italy and Ukraine, winning 6 out of 8. So despite those recent setbacks, hopes are still high for the 3 Lions. Harry Kane will be leading the side out as usual, and Aleksandar Mitrovic will be captain in place of the regular skipper Dusan Tadic, who is benched. We'll go through the players and the lineups very shortly. They're standing at the mouth of the stadium, getting ready to come out. I'll just rattle through the lineups quickly. So we have Rajkovic in goal, then Velkovic, Milenkovic, Pavlovic, Zivkovic, Milikovic, Savic, Goudet, Lukic, Kostic, Vlahovic and Mitrovic for Serbia. Apologies if I pronounce any Serbian names wrong. For England, we have Jordan Pickford in goal, then Kieran Trippier, Mark Gay, John Stones, Kyle Walker, Declan Rice, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Phil Foden, Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka, and Harry Kane, the captain. Had to check to see if I said Bellingham's name right. Anyway, our match officials, we will get to in a moment or two, as the players are now coming out of the tunnel, being led out by the referees, and the ball being placed at the centre of the pitch. The players now gathering at the players now gathering at the centre for the national anthems, and a lot of Serbia and England fans on one side. I mean, throughout the stadium, Serbia fans are on one side, England are likely on the other, and I can just about see that one side is in a sea of red, no doubt, for Serbia, and England's side will likely be all white. So almost time now for the national anthems, and we will start very shortly with the national anthem of England. And the players now, and the fans, I should say, the fans, I should say, warming themselves up. And so here we go for the national anthems. So that was the national anthems of both England and Serbia, both sung with great gusto by the fans and the players, and everyone now going through the handshakes and the wishing of everybody good luck, and we can now briefly mention our match officials. Our referee is Daniele Orsato of Italy. He will retire from refereeing after the tournament's officiated almost 300 Serie A matches. We'll actually get back to him in a moment shortly. Okay, so Serbia 3-5-1-1 with Pavlovic in midfield, Kostic, Lukic, Gudej, Sergej, and Vlahovic with Mitrovic, the lone striker. Let me just see if I can get this right. So Rajkovic in goal, Pavlovic, Milenkovic and Velkovic in midfield. Then Kostic, Lukic, Gudej, Sergej and Zivkovic with Vlahovic and Mitrovic in separate positions. So a very staggered, so an almost very staggered lineup for Serbia. And the Serbia players posing for a photo for the national press and social media, no doubt. And Jordan Pickford, fist pumping the air. He's confident, and he is a very cool customer in front of goal, even-tempered. One might say as well. So Daniele Orsato, as we mentioned, is our referee. Ciro Carbone and Alessandro Galatini are his assistants, with the fourth official, Ivan Kurzniak of Slovakia. On VAR is Massimiliano Irati of Italy, and And we'll mention the other officials in a moment or two as we go with England's 4-3-2, 4-2-3-1 formation with Pickford in goal, then Trippier, Gay, Jones, Stones and Walker in defence, then Rice, Alexander-Arnold in midfield. The front three forwards, Foden, Bellingham and Saka, with Kane, the lone striker. I should have said Stones, not Jones, but as anyway, Bellingham wishing his teammates good luck, and Alexander Mitrovic, very experienced player he is, formerly of Fulham and Newcastle United, getting his teammates together for a bit of a huddle and to discuss team tactics. Harry Kane making his way into his position, making his way into position. Mitrovic has played 91 times, scored 57, and currently plies his trade in Saudi Arabia for Al Hilal. So the game is underway between Serbia and England, and it's England with the first touch of the ball, straight to Jordan Pickford. And Pickford rapidly clears the ball out of goal towards Harry Kane, but quickly snapped up by Serbia. Serbia, good defending. And it's England with the ball through John Stones, although powering through it was Dusan Vlahovic. Vlahovic concedes to Kieran Trippier. Trippier to I think that was Stones. Now the ball is with Bellingham. Bellingham to I think that might have been Foden. It's gone back to Bellingham. Now Declan Rice. Rice up the field to I think that's Bukayo Saka. No, it isn't. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Arnold to Stones. Stones now to Rice. Now Phil Foden. Back down to Mark Gay. Gay across to Jude Bellingham. It's Jude Bellingham for England. Bellingham does well to hold off the Serbian defence. Ball being played across to Bukayo Saka. Saka just outside. Saka almost inside the 18-yard box. Has to pass quickly. And it goes as far as Stones. Stones towards, I think that's Foden, but Foden actually gets it. And now it's Gay. Gay to Stones. Alexander Mitrovic watching them like a hawk. The ball now being played forward to Phil Foden, who I think might have been checked by Pavlovic. Fair and above board, I'd say, although a player has gone down. Free kick to England, which they quickly take. Gay to Kieran Trippier, but cleared out, I should say, by Goudet, I think, and it goes as far as Pickford. John Stones. Stones up the wing to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now Declan Rice back to Alexander-Arnold. Now Rice. Passes back to Kyle Walker. It's Walker to Saka, although Saka was tripped. That might have been by Goudet, or was it? It was either Goudet or Lukic, from what I could ascertain. Free kick given to England to be taken by Alexander-Arnold. I have to say the referee is really good at sorting. Things out rather quickly. Alexander-Arnold waits for the signal. No mucking about. Straight into the 18-yard box, headed away by Serbia. But England have another chance through Declan Rice. Or should I say with Declan Rice? But he has to pass to Walker. It's Walker now to Alexander-Arnold. Back towards Walker. Although Vlahovic was looking to close him down. Walker did well to pass to Jordan Pickford. Now it goes as far as Jude Bellingham. Bellingham passes to Alexander-Arnold, but back towards Bellingham. Now Rice. Up the field now towards Trent Alexander-Arnold. We're almost 4 minutes in. It's Serbia 0, England 0. Down the wing to Mark Gay. Gay to Kieran Trippier. Back towards Gay. Gay now to John Stones. And Stones quickly passes to Phil Foden. Foden of Manchester City. Now it's back with Gay. Gay towards Bellingham. Bellingham plays regularly in Germany for Dortmund in the Bundesliga. As does Harry Kane for Bayern Munich. It's Walker to John Stones. Stones passes to Jude Bellingham. Good forward play so far. Now towards Foden. Foden almost had a chance, but was cut out by the Serbian defenders. Play still goes on. England looking for another chance. It's now with Kieran Trippier, but cut out by Sivkovic. The closest I think an opportunity has come to score for England. Foden did really well with that shot, but he was just cut out at the last moment. And Dragan Stojkovic giving his instructions from the touchline. Although he looks very composed and quiet. Arms folded. And it's Predrag Rajkovic to kick the ball out of the goal. Remember earlier on today, Slovenia drew 1-1 with Denmark, and that could play right into England's hands. If England win, they will definitely be top of their group, although it may not turn out that way. Serbia pressing on! That almost looked like an attack from them, but England were quick to concede. But England were quick to defend. However, the danger is not over yet. It's Velkovic, but he has to pass back to, I think that was Milenkovic. Milenkovic for Serbia. Milenkovic up the wing to Pavlovic. Now back towards Milenkovic. And Milenkovic quickly passes back to Rajkovic. It's Rajkovic, but headed by I think that was Stones. Kieran Trippier. Trippier up the wing to Kyle Walker. It's Walker. He just goes over the centre line. Walker quickly passes to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Nice cross by Alexander-Arnold down towards Kieran Trippier. Now the ball is with Mark Gay. Gay towards Foden. Back to Gay. Now it's with John Stones. Can he do? Almost tackled by Mitrovic, but he used his head. And it's Stones again. Stones with the ball for England. Mitrovic trying to close him down, but nothing doing. And it's Bukayo Saka with the ball, but he was just pushed over the line by Filip Kostic. Throw in to England. And I'm not really sure what to make of that. Was it a foul or was it not? Do please let me know. Do please let me know your thoughts in the comments. But as always, as we keep preaching, keep everything clean. As England have now just taken their throw with John Stones quickly passing to Jordan Pickford. Pickford passes the ball back out to Kieran Trippier. Trippier to Declan Rice. Rice now Stones. Stones to Mark Gay, and Gay finds Bellingham, but Bellingham was sandwiched between Lukic and Goudet. The referee doesn't The referee doesn't award anything, so a quick free kick to England. One of those players should have been booked, in my opinion. Pavlovic, defending well from Saka, but concedes the ball to Declan Rice. And picks up once more by Pickford. Well, it's all happening right now at the Arena Al Schalke. 9 minutes in, and it's still Serbia 0, England 0. And Serbia have the throw-in through Filip Kostic, but gives it away to England. Gay with the ball. And Gay quickly passes to Alexander-Arnold. Arnold almost tackled, but this time he wasn't. In fact, it was Bellingham who was tackled. And the referee calling proceedings to a halt. And it was Lukic who fouled him, grabbed his shirt, not once, not twice, but 3 times, and I think appeared to manhandle him down to the ground. And Lukic lucky to get away with just a warning. Any more like that, and he'll be in the book. Free kick given to England. Kieran Trippier to take, but he quickly passes to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker crosses towards Declan Rice. And so it's Rice with the ball, but it's offside! He's offside! And whatever attempts he had will not have counted. A long way ahead of everyone else. Definitely offside. The referee made the right decision, in my opinion. Play now resumes. It's Serbia in possession through Milenkovic. But over the line it goes for an England throw-in. Quickly taken by Walker. So it's Walker to Declan Rice via Stones. So Rice back to Stones. And up the wing, this time towards Kyle Walker. Walker, Gay. And it's Gay now to Phil Foden. Foden to Declan Rice. Now Trent Alexander-Arnold. Back towards Rice. Rice passes quickly to Foden. Now Kieran Trippier. Trippier to Bellingham. Back towards Foden. Now Declan Rice. Rice again to Mark Gay. Now it's with Trippier, but blocked really well by Andrea Zivkovic. England have the ball. England still have the ball. Stones looking for someone to pass through. He quickly passes to Declan Rice, almost cut out by the defence, but England still managing to hold their line really well. It's Jude Bellingham. Bellingham quickly up the wing to Kyle Walker. Walker passes to Bukayo Saka. And Saka foul outside the 18-yard box, but it doesn't matter. England have taken the lead. Wonderful header by Jude Bellingham. Fantastic. Fantastic. And that is England. And that is England straight off the mark. That is exactly what they wanted. Bellingham just came out of nowhere. It was the cross by Saka, and Bellingham just powered it, and Bellingham just ran himself in, and his header was well timed to perfection. Absolutely fantastic. World class even. And Gareth Southgate is very pleased with that. So, game now resumes. And Serbia Serbia have really got to tighten their lines from being caught napping. Well, now goes towards Kyle Walker. Walker towards Jordan Pickford. Now Gay. Bellingham to Foden. Now back towards Bellingham. Up the field to, I think that's John Stones. Gay. Now back to Stones. Kyle Walker quickly passes to Bukayo Saka. Saka under pressure, but he does well. But he did well to pass to Alexander Arnold. Give it away though to Serbia, and Serbia have the ball now with Milenkovic. Milenkovic quickly passes to the goalkeeper. Although Harry Kane was right behind him. England regained the ball, but they almost give it away to Serbia. But quick reaction by Jordan Pickford to save the situation. It's Jude Bellingham with the ball. Bellingham to Alexander Arnold. Now back towards Bellingham. Bukayo Saka towards Jude Bellingham. Now Alexander Arnold. Headed up, caught by Serbia through Goudet. It's Bellingham. Now Stones. Stones to Gay. Quick pass to Declan Rice. Now Kyle Walker. 15.5 minutes in. It's Serbia 0, England 1. It's Rice to John Stones. John Stones. Passing it to, I think that's Alexander Arnold. Yes, it was. Now back to Stones. Gay holding off Vlahovic. Still with England. Back towards Gay. Foden. Now Gay once more. Vlahovic. And Gay did well to pass to Pickford. Had he not done so, it is likely that Vlahovic will have tackled. Headed up by, I think that was Jude Bellingham. And almost given away to Serbia. In fact, it has been. But repossessed by England and Kyle Walker. So that was a bit of a messy cross attempt from just now. Gay to John Stones. Now Bellingham, but deflected away, though, by Veljkovic. Back with England, it's Trippier to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham under pressure from, I think that might have been Zivkovic. Was there a bit of an argument between these two? I'm not too sure, but play goes on. 17 minutes gone. Serbia 0, England 1. You're listening to the Commentary Hub with me, Nicholas Jones. We're also live on the Commentary Hub too, JB Sports and Focus on Football. Ball is now with Nemanja Goudet. And balls quickly passed to Veljkovic. Veljkovic to Milenkovic, I think it was. In fact, it is actually Goudet. Milenkovic. Milenkovic now passing the ball down the field to Veljkovic. Veljkovic to Lukic, but intercepted by England. And Bellingham has gone down, and so too has Harry Kane. It's Foden to Trent Alexander-Arnold, but his shot is too wide. Is Jude Bellingham okay? I think he is. Just got a bit of a knock, that's all. And that was a foul by Vlahovic, and a pretty brutal one, to be honest. Bellingham lucky to get away without injury. But the shot by Alexander-Arnold, as I mentioned, just too wide. And Sasha Lukic, he's treading a thin line at the moment. Any more offences like that, and he could well be given a yellow card. Remember, 2 yellow cards equals a match suspension, and no one wants that at this early stage in the tournament. It's John Stones for England, who passes to Pickford. Now it's back out with Stones. Over the line it goes for a throw-in. This will be a Serbia throw. And the ball is now thrown to Sasha Lukic. It's Lukic to Milenkovic. Milenkovic now finds, I think that was Veljkovic. Crossed by Veljkovic to Vlahovic. But England quickly see to that. Ball almost given away. Now it has been given away to Serbia. And a shot by Mitrovic. It's just missed the post. That is the closest Serbia have got to scoring. I thought England were able to keep it out, but no. Serbia reacted very well, and Mitrovic came oh so close to levelling. Just bounced off the side netting. Mitrovic can't hide his disappointment. Goal kick given to England. Pickford, here's the ball out of the goal. Goes as far as Bukayo Saka, though. And Saka, I think was manhandled by one of the Serbian defenders. The referee trying to sort out the situation. And that was Pavlovic. And it was Pavlovic who appeared to... And that was Pavlovic who rough-handled him. And it's another free kick to England. England haven't taken advantage of their free kicks throughout this match so far. Will they be able to capitalise this time? So it's either going to be Alexander-Arnold or Foden to take the free kick. And it's Alexander-Arnold with the cross! And Declan Rice was in a good position to aim for goal, but I think he held back too much. Bounced off his shoulder, in fact it bounced off his arm. So that could well so I think the Serbian players might have been shouting for something to do with the ball grazing his arm, which is apparently not in the rules. Serbia now have the ball with Rajkovic in goal, and Rajkovic kicks the ball up, but he goes as far as Trippier. Serbia retake the ball through Sasha Lukic. It's Lukic to Vlahovic. Vlahovic gives the ball away to England, though. Have Serbia got some kind of second win since that attempt at goal by Mitrovic? I think Serbia appear to show more aggression than England at the moment. It's Milenkovic passing to Rajkovic. And Rajkovic manages to find Vlahovic. That was Vlahovic through Milkovic-Savic. Given away to England, though, through Foden. Foden concedes to Pavlovic. It's Pavlovic to Kostic, but Bellingham is trying to close him down. Gets into a bit of a tussle, which I think Kostic pulls his shirt a bit, and there's a bit of an argument going between them. I think one of them might have shouted something at the other, and Kostic agreed. Was there physical contact? Yes, there was. Bellingham rammed his chest with his shoulder, but A throw-in has been given to England. Bellingham did not need to do anything like that. That was it. That was unnecessary and quite a bit rude. So it's Pickford to pass the ball out of goal towards Mark Gay. Now back to Pickford. Pickford clears the ball out of the goal. He was aiming for Kane, but headed by, I think that was Goudet. Now Goudet towards Sergej. Now Vlahovic. Vlahovic with the ball for Serbia. England are frantically trying to defend, but now they're on the attack. It's Kyle Walker. Walker with the ball towards Harry Kane, but blocked very well by the Serbia defenders. Lukic, and I think that might have been Milenkovic. England just couldn't. England have failed to keep the ball. England have failed to take advantage of an open space. Foden could have gone for it, but was Walker fouled inside the 18-yard box? I'm not too sure. Nothing doing to warrant a penalty, and so after 25 minutes, it remains Serbia 0, England 1. Ball is now with Milos Veljkovic. Veljkovic passing down wing to Veljkovic. Or was that Pavlovic to Veljkovic? Gareth Southgate. Trying to get the message across to England. Zivkovic to take the throw, which he does. And he throws to Veljkovic. Veljkovic now to Milenkovic. 70% ball possession for England. Serbia have had two possession. Serbia have had two attempts, yet none on target. England have had the same, yet one on target. And the ball now being kicked high up into the air by Lukic, headed by Walker, and caught by Jordan Pickford. Pickford now placing the ball in the goal. And I actually have to correct an earlier mistake I made. I thought Bellingham scored in the 11th minute, when no, it was the 13th. And a player's been stopped for something I didn't see, and it was Kane on Milenkovic. I think he fouled him. But as far as I can see, no yellow cards, and certainly no VAR given. Anyway, it's now Sasha Lukic. Lukic to Milenkovic. Now Veljkovic. Veljkovic quickly passing to Zivkovic. Zivkovic. Now towards Milenkovic. Milenkovic passing to Rajkovic. Now back to Veljkovic. Veljkovic finds Milenkovic, but intercepted by Declan Rice. England have really got to increase their aggression now. It seems that Serbia have caught them up within the past 10 or 15 minutes. Ball now goes down wing towards Mark Gay. Mark Gay now to John Stones. Trent Alexander-Arnold now finds Bukayo Saka. Saka to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ball now crossed towards Saka. Saka does well to keep the ball inside the 18-yard box. Now goes to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham to... was that Alexander-Arnold? It was! Alexander-Arnold fouled! And that was by Goudet. Just caught him on the foot. I'd have Just caught him on the foot. I'd have to say a normal incident. But yet another free kick for England. And another thing I can also say is that I am glad we haven't had to go through the motions of VAR. Well, what I mean to say is we haven't had to use VAR yet. So everyone getting ready for the free kick. Harry Kane standing in between the Serbian defensive wall. Is it going to be Alexander-Arnold, Trippier, or Foden? Last minute chat with the referee, making sure that everyone is in a secure position. Referee now trying to start the defensive wall, which he does. He draws the line under their feet. So who's it going to be that will take the free kick? It's Trent Alexander-Arnold goes to Bukayo Saka, but the attack is instantly halted. England are not giving this one up. The ball is passed to Pickford via Trippier. Pickford clears the ball out of the goal, but headed by Milenkovic. Well, given back to England through Walker. It's John Stones. Now Declan Rice. 15 minutes to go until half time. Bukayo Saka now with the ball. Trying to go around into the 18-yard box, which he does. But the ball has been given to Zivkovic. Serbia did really well to defend that one. It's Bellingham crossing to Bukayo Saka, headed away by Serbia. And the ball is now back with England and Declan Rice. Rice to Alexander-Arnold. Now back to Rice. Alexander-Arnold once more. Up the wing it goes to John Stones. Now Walker to Bukayo Saka, who's fouled by Pavlovic. Saka is angry, and I can see why. That was an almost indecent shove in the back. This was an early attempt by Jude Bellingham, but nothing came of it, unfortunately. So it cleared up by Rajkovic to Milenkovic. And now the ball is found. I think that was Milikovic Savic. Now Velkovic. Velkovic passes to Milenkovic. Now the ball finds Zivkovic. Zivkovic to Sasha Lukic. And it's Lukic to Milikovic Savic. Milikovic. Now the ball has gone to Milenkovic. Milenkovic passes down wing to Milos Velkovic. Velkovic to Zivkovic. Andros Zivkovic to Lukic. Now Alexander Mitrovic. Mitrovic quickly passes to Zivkovic. And Zivkovic crosses into the 18-yard box, but headed away by Mark Gay. Good defending by England. And England looked like they're about to set up an attack, but Serbia were quick to react. And the ball is now with Milos Velkovic. It's Velkovic to Mitrovic. Now Sasha Lukic. Lukic to Velkovic. The ball is now with Nemanja Gudej. Nemanja Gudej to Milikovic. Milenkovic now to Milenkovic. Milenkovic, I think that was via Belkovic. I mean Velkovic, I should say. Now it's with Sasha Lukic. Lukic now to Pavlovic. It's Pavlovic with the ball for Serbia. Quickly passes to Kostic. And I think that was almost sent in towards Vlahovic. But quickly, the ball, but the attack was quick. But the attack was dealt with swiftly. Thrown to Serbia. Ball now goes as far as Goudet. Goes as far as that was, I think, Zivkovic, who passes to Goudet. Goudet with the ball, almost pressurized by Bellingham. Ball has now gone to Milos Velkovic. It's Velkovic with the ball. Up the wing it goes to Nikola Milenkovic. It's Nikola Milenkovic with the ball. Given away to England and Bukayos and Mark Gay, I should say. It's now with Rice. Rice to Jude Bellingham. Now back towards Rice. 35 minutes have been played. Serbia 0, England 1 remains the score. Trent Alexander-Arnold gives the ball away to Serbia and Zivkovic. So it's a throw into Serbia, which Zivkovic takes. Ball has now made its way towards Velkovic. And a quick pass to Sasha Lukic. Lukic down the wing to Velkovic. It's Velkovic with the ball. Up the wing it goes towards Nikola Milenkovic. Milenkovic now passes to Sasha Lukic. It's Lukic to, I couldn't see who, but now the ball has gone to, now the ball is with Zivkovic. It's Zivkovic to Vlahovic, who gives the ball away rather foolishly to England. And the ball is now found, and the ball is now with Bellingham, but Bellingham quickly fouled. Referee says play on. It's with Bukayo Saka. Saka to Phil Foden, who misses a golden opportunity to double England's lead. I think Foden might well have been held back. Unless it's Foden, or should I say Kostic. Kostic to Goudet. And Serbia continue to have the ball with Velkovic. Back to Lukic. Lukic to Goudet. Now the ball has. Now the ball is still with Serbia. It's Velkovic once more. He passes to Zivkovic. Now it's with Lukic. Lukic to Mitrovic, who finds Kostic. Across by Kostic, but headed out by Declan Rice. Serbia retake the ball through Zivkovic, and Zivkovic was looking for Vlahovic, but again, well intercepted by Declan Rice. Ball is now with Jude Bellingham. Ball is now back with Jude Bellingham. Bellingham now sprinting up. Bellingham now sprinting up the pitch, but colliding with Nemanja Goudet, and I think Goudet has come off worse. It could be a yellow card for Jude Bellingham, but somebody is definitely going in the book. I can't be sure who at this moment in time. But Goudet, I think he'll be all right. I think he was just. I think he'll be all right. He's just winded, and he's gone into the book. I don't believe it. Either that or it was the same. But I think Bellingham was clearly at fault, or I think he went down first. And I'm just having a look at that again. He definitely did go down first. So maybe I was a bit too harsh on Jude Bellingham. Anyway, free kick given to England. It's Mark Gay to John Stones. Now straight back towards Gay. Gay to Jude Bellingham. Now Kieran Trippier. Again with Bellingham. Trippier again. Bellingham once more. And collision between Lukic and I think that might well have been Rice. Lukic is on thin ice as it is, in my opinion. Trent Alexander-Arnold to Bukayo Saka. Back towards Rice. Now Phil Foden. Foden passing to Bellingham, but well tackled by Serbia. It's now with Andrija Zivkovic. And the ball quickly caught by Rajkovic. And with 5 minutes to go until half-time, it still remains Serbia 0, England 1. Although Filip Kostic has gone down. Can't see why, but the England fans are enjoying this one. They're clapping their hands and singing and shouting. Quick chance to take a drink. And this was yet again that first header on goal by Jude Bellingham never ceases to amaze me. Came out of nowhere and just took the opportunity and just grabbed the opportunity he could with both hands, or in this case, his head. And the congratulations he got from Trent Alexander-Arnold, well deserved. The Serbia fans look on and give a bit of a wave too, but I'm sure they're understandably concerned about what happened to Filip Kostic. Anyway, Vlahovic in talk. Vlahovic having a chat with Dragovic, and everyone else taking advantage of a drink. Gareth Southgate making his way back to his seat on the touchline. Kostic is actually up on his feet. He appears to be all right. And Alexander Mitrovic, apart from that attempt at goal, which gave England a scare, we haven't really seen much of him. Is there going to be a substitution for Serbia towards the end of the first half? I think there might be, but I could definitely see one of them getting ready. I think that might well have been Mladenovic. All now cleared out of goal by Predrag Rajkovic. So it's Rajkovic, but gives the ball away to Stones. Stones crosses, headed clear by, I think that might have been Kyle Walker, and players been stopped yet again, and Filip Kostic unsure of whether he's going to continue or not. And in fact, there is going to be a substitution. I guess correctly, it's Filip Mladenovic who will take his place. And Mladenovic plays for Panathinaikos. Or is it Panathinaikos? I've said it right. So onto the pitch he comes. Serbia throw in, and the ball now thrown to Milikovic-Savic. Still with Serbia. Now it's with Milenkovic. About a minute 30. About a minute 30 until half time. Less than that, actually. Mitrovic. The ball now being passed downwards to Veljkovic. So it's Veljkovic to Milenkovic. Now back to Veljkovic. We'll now quickly pass back to Predrag Rajkovic in goal. It's now with Alexander Mitrovic, almost nicked by Declan Rice. In fact, it goes as far as... In fact, it was given away to England through Kyle Walker. Quick pass to Pickford. Now caught by Bukayo Saka. Saka almost had his shirt pulled, I think. But he was able to keep everything under control. So good work by him. Now the ball is with Goudet. Goudet. Now quickly passing it to Rajkovic. Well aware that the England threat is very much still there. Milenkovic. Down the wing it goes to Veljkovic. Veljkovic to Andrei Zivkovic. And Zivkovic now to Goudet. Goudet now to... I think that was Milikovic. Now it's gone back towards Goudet. Ball was briefly picked up by Mladenovic. And it's now back with Milikovic. Milikovic to, I think that was Mladenovic. Ball now crossed towards, I think that might have from Lukic to Vlahovic. But Vlahovic was, I think, in the wrong place at the wrong time. And 2 minutes have been added. And 2 minutes have been added on. And all I can say about the first half is that neither side have been willing to concede a single inch. Ball cleared out. Goal kick. Taken by Jordan Pickford. It's now with Trent Alexander-Arnold, but given away to Mladenovic. And so Mladenovic collides with Harry Kane. But the referee's saying advantage Serbia, play on. Ball now pass down the wing to Sasha Lukic. Sasha Lukic to Nikola Milenkovic. Now it's back with Goudet. Goudet to Mitrovic. Back to Goudet. Goudet now finds Sasha Lukic. Lukic to Zivkovic. And it's Zivkovic to Lukic. But a missed opportunity for Dusan Vlahovic. He could have equalised for England. But it wasn't to be. Corner to Serbia, the first of the match, and what a time to do it. Serbia could yet equalise as Mladenovic makes a few steps back, raises his arm, kicks the ball into the 18-yard box, dealt with by England. Superb defensive work by Bellingham. England aren't, but they're not out of the woods yet. As there it goes. That is the whistle for half-time. Crazy game this. I thought it was England for the majority of it all, but Serbia have managed to catch up, and they did look pretty threatening throughout the remainder of the first half. Half-time at the Al Schalke Arena. Serbia 0, England 1, and we're gonna take a break, but we'll be back just before the second half. Welcome back to the Commentary Hub's coverage of Serbia against England at the Arena auf Schalke in Gelsenkirchen. I also seem to remember that. This ground was used as one of the venues for the World Cup in 2006 when Germany hosted it, of course. Just had a few flurry of comments come in. The one I can read out is from Derek Jones, my dad. He said, good start for England, but Bellingham needs to watch his temper. He's likely to get fouled a lot. I think he's right, and it could well be coincidentally, it's also Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the dads that are listening, including mine. I hope you all had a great day. As everyone is in the last stages of preparation before the start of the second half. Jude Bellingham scored brilliantly with that wonderful header after 13 minutes. But since then, Serbia have caught up. I have to say, I have been impressed with the defensive work of Nikola Milenkovic and also Filip Kostic as well. Sasha Lukic, as I keep on saying, he's, in my opinion, he's treading a bit of a fine line at the moment. But Group C as it stands, England will top their group on 3 points, definitely. Denmark and Slovenia will have the solitary singleton, given that their first match earlier today was a 1-1 draw. Managed to listen to parts of that match. Very great commentary from our very own Jack Hesson, and we are now just mere moments away from the start of the second half. We've actually got a couple of games lined up for you tomorrow. As it happens, Paul James will be on commentary tomorrow for Romania against Ukraine, which kicks off at around 2:00, and at 5:00 there is a possibility that we might have Mike Harneman on for Belgium against Slovakia at 5:00, whilst we definitely have Russ Vernon at 8:00 for Austria against France. And the players are now making their way out of the tunnel onto the field of play for the start of the second half, and it will be Serbia to kick off proceedings. They need to start digging in deeper, in my opinion, if they are to at least somehow pull off a miracle and beat England. Remember, this is their first Euros as a sovereign independent state. They have previously played under Yugoslavia, twice runners-up, and I think one of the substitutes getting ready. That's Ivan Ilic. Looks like he could well be coming on. I think he will be coming on as a half-time substitute. And who will he be replacing? He will be replacing Nemanja Gudej. As Gudej makes way for Ilic. He plays for Torino in Serie A. And we now wait for the referee to blow his whistle, which he does, and we are underway for the second half between Serbia and England. And straight away, it's Milenkovic with the ball. Passing to his goalkeeper. He's been doing quite a lot of that throughout this game. Mitrovic. Quick pass to the substitutes. Ilic. Ivan Ilic. with the ball for Serbia and passes to Lukic. Lukic now to, I think that's Andrija Zivkovic. Zivkovic to Milenkovic. So Milenkovic passing to Milos Velkovic. Ivan Ilic now back down the wing to Milenkovic. It's Milenkovic passing to Rajkovic. Ivan Ilic with the ball for Serbia. And now a quick pass to Aleksandar Mitrovic. And almost fouled, and almost caught, and I think it was caught by Bellingham. Shouts of a foul, but the referee is saying play on. It's advantage Serbia with Lukic to, I think that might have been Zivkovic, but well intercepted by England. Ball now passed to, I think that's Jude Bellingham. Now Bukayo Saka. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold towards Harry Kane. Kane was looking for Walker, but the ball was intercepted by Mladenovic. And the referee trying to calm proceedings down. Play now resumes. It's Kane for it's Rice, I should say, for England. Now the ball is being passed around to Kane, although I think Bellingham was. I think Bellingham might have been caught by Milenkovic. Ball is now back with Serbia. In any case, Serbia are playing in red. England are playing in white. Headed by, I think that was Kyle Walker. Mladenovic quickly passes to. I think that was Milikovic. It's Milikovic. I think he managed to get the ball just about into the 18-yard box before England intercepted and tackled Saka to Kane, but gives it away to Milikovic. Now it's with Zivkovic, and Zivkovic pelting up the pitch. He's trying to take the ball on, but stopped very well by England. And the ball now goes down the wing, all the way to Bukayo Saka. Saka under pressure from Pavlovic, but he does well to keep his composure. In the end, it's all in vain. It's given away to Velkovic. And Velkovic passes to Sasha Lukic. It's Lukic to Pavlovic. Now Mladenovic. And the ball is passed swiftly to Rajkovic in goal. And Rajkovic clears it towards John Stones. And Stones does well to pass to Jordan Pickford. It's Declan Rice for England. First few minutes have been played in the second half, and already everyone's carrying on pretty much where they left off. Pickford to Rice, and Rice swiftly passing it to Phil Foden. Now back towards Pickford. And Pickford clearing the ball out of goal towards Kane. It's now with Milenkovic for Serbia. Milikovic gives it away to Rajkovic. Ball now caught by Jude Bellingham. It's Bellingham to Gay. Down the wing goes the ball to Kyle Walker. It's Declan Rice to Stones. Now Bukayo Saka. Walker to Stones. And I think that ball went as far as Foden, but I think he might have been pushed in the back by Ilic. Ball cleared out of goal again by Pickford towards Saka. But he manages to send it to Foden. England almost held on, but they lost it to Serbia. And in fact, that looked like Lukic was about to set up an attack. but to no avail. Saka pursuing. But Serbia managed to hold on to the ball, which is currently with Pavlovic. Pavlovic to Milikovic. Milikovic to Ilic. Now back to Milankovic. Milikovic up the wing towards Zivkovic. But it's over the line. Quick throw in by Zivkovic towards Ilic. Now it's with Velkovic, back towards Ilic. Now Zivkovic. But he's under pressure from Jude Bellingham. And Bellingham, another foul, but the ball goes to Declan Rice. Saka. Ball cleared out of goal by Pickford. And he was looking for Harry Kane, but Pavlovic was able to get, but Pavlovic got to the ball before he did. And it's now with Milankovic. Milankovic for Serbia. Ball goes down the wing as far as Pavlovic. Pavlovic to Milikovic. And a cross by Milikovic to Vlahovic. But England were able to defend their goal yet again. Although they're not out of the woods yet. It's Pavlovic to Alexander Mitrovic. Mitrovic. But saved yet again by Pickford. I think Mitrovic was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I also don't think he had enough power to it. Although it could have easily been scored by Mladenovic. So it's Bellingham up the wing to Declan Rice. Now back towards Bellingham. It's now with Harry Kane. Kane to Walker. Walker passing to Jude Bellingham. Now John Stones up the wing to Jordan Pickford. Pickford to Gay. Now back again towards Pickford. It's Stones. Stones passing to Pickford. And Pickford was aiming for Saka, I think, but Saka just missed. And is that an England player down? It is. It's Phil Foden. I think he was momentarily... I think he was just shoved out of the way by Velkovic. But the ball is now back in the possession of Serbia. It's Milankovic. Milankovic to Ilic. Now back to Milankovic. Milankovic swiftly passing to Lukic. Lukic passes down the wing to Pavlovic. Pavlovic back to Lukic. Lukic goes up the wing to Velkovic. Velkovic now towards Milikovic, but it's over the line, too far back. And a very annoyed Serbia manager walking around the touchline. The England fans are enjoying this one. It's coming home, it says on one of the T-shirts. We shall see, my friend. We shall see. And it'll be Pickford to clear the ball out of the goal, which he does. Headed by Milankovic towards Mitrovic. Now Stones. Kane! But Kane brought down by Mitrovic. Coming up to 55 minutes now. It still remains Serbia 0, England 1. We have had exactly 10 minutes played in the second half. Saka to Kyle Walker. Walker passes to Jordan Pickford in goal. It's now with Mark Gay. Mark Gay, swift pass to Jude Bellingham. It's back now with Gay. And he passes to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Nice cross towards Kieran Trippier. Trippier almost loses the ball, but does well to keep it within the line. And it's now with Stones. Stones to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, long shot, but saved by Rajkovic. Good use of the hands by the Serbia goalkeeper, although England are still going to try for another shot. It's now with Alexander-Arnold. He's in the 18-yard box. It's Jude Bellingham. Bellingham brought down. No penalty given. Play still goes on. It's Andrej Zivkovic. Zivkovic towards Velkovic. But swiftly caught by Declan Rice. Rice to Phil Foden. It's Phil Foden to Declan Rice. Now Mark Gay. It's Jude Bellingham. Bellingham to, I think that's John Stones. Stones to, I couldn't see who. It's now with Jude Bellingham. Bellingham towards Declan Rice. Now Alexander-Arnold again. Back with Alexander-Arnold. Declan Rice. Now Bellingham. Back towards Bukayo Saka. Now Alexander-Arnold again. Bellingham. Towards Phil Foden. But it was just caught by Kieran Trippier. It's Mark Gay to John Stones. Rice. Declan Rice with the ball for England. And Alexander-Arnold crosses forward, but saved by Predrag Rajkovic. So it's Rajkovic towards, who passes to Milankovic. Sasha Lukic. England have had 52% possession. Serbia are closing behind on 48. And now it's Nikola Milankovic. I have to say he's proved really good in defence and also setting up attacks. So too has Stratinja Pavlovic. Although Serbia look like they're going to go for an equaliser, but but the situation was well saved by Jordan Pickford. That looked like it was going to be Mitrovic, and speaking of which, he has gone down. I'll try and piece the whole situation together. It was Mladenovic who was setting up Mitrovic. Ball was just deflected away by Stones towards Mitrovic, and I think he was clipped by Kieran Trippier, or was it Pickford? It was Pickford who brought him down, just caught him on the foot, and Mladenovic is calling for VAR. And no doubt Mitrovic will be calling for us as well. He's trying to make his feelings known to the referee. The referee trying to calm him down, it seems. Or was it actually Pickford, or was it Trippier? I think it might have actually been Kieran Trippier. I'm having another look at it now, and it was either Trippier or Pickford. Will VAR be called into question? I don't know at this moment in time. What I can say is that two substitutes maybe put forward for Serbia, one of which is the current captain Dusan Tadic. And yes, two substitutions are being made. And coming off the pitch for Tadic will be Alexander Mitrovic. He's had a couple of good chances at goal himself. He almost equalised for Serbia just now, but he will be replaced by Dusan Tadic. ex-Southampton man. And he also receives a hug and congratulations from Luka Jovic, as well as Sasha Lukic is replaced by Sasha Lukic is replaced by Jovic. That is a good move by Serbia, and as he was on the in my opinion was on the verge of possibly committing a foul that could well have had him booked. So smart move by the Serbia head coach. Gay towards Pickford. Pickford clears the ball out of the goal. Almost caught by Harry Kane. In fact, it has been, but he's pressurised by Milikovic. And the referee calls a halt to proceedings before they turn nasty. That was a rather rough foul. I think it just caught him on the leg, or was he? And I think he may well have just been pushed down from behind. Play still goes on. It's Stones to Gay. Gay now to Declan Rice. Back towards Gay. Gay passes back towards Declan Rice. And Rice! Nice cross to Bukayo Saka. But Pavlovic is pressuring him from behind. I think the Serbia players are starting to play a bit more aggressively than is needed to. Milenkovic to, I think that's Mladenovic. Now back towards Milenkovic. Milenkovic swiftly passes to Luka Jovic. Jovic to Tadic. Now once again Velkovic. Velkovic to Tadic. Now back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic swiftly passes to Milikovic. Milikovic to Dusan Tadic. Now Ilic. Back goes the ball towards Milenkovic. Milenkovic now towards Pavlovic, although Saka looked like he was about to make a move. The ball is now with Ivan Ilic. Ilic to Milenkovic. So it's Milenkovic with the ball for Serbia. And a swift pass to Pavlovic. And Serbia now on the attack through Filip Mladenovic. It's Mladenovic, but defended again by England. Headed out by Kieran Trippier. And a throw-in given to Serbia through Ilic. Will now swiftly pass to Pavlovic. Pavlovic now to Mladenovic. And Mladenovic crossing, but swiftly caught by England. Now it goes as far as Rajkovic, who steps out of goal. Excuse me. Ball is now with Velkovic. It's Velkovic towards Ilic. Ilic passes to, I couldn't see who it was. It might have been Milikovic. It was, but it's now with Dusan Tadic. Dusan Tadic goes for Jovic, but saved once again by Pickford. Serbia have had more chances at goal than England throughout the second half. They just keep pressurising and pressurising and pressurising. For them, if they keep doing that, they're hoping for a time when Jordan Pickford will crack under the pressure. But he's a very cool customer in front of goal, is Jordan Pickford. And Harry Kane is ready And it looks like it'll be a free kick to England. A bit of a lively chat going on between Tadic and Bellingham. Most likely sharing a bit of a laugh and a joke. And quick, swift free kick to be taken by England. It looks like it'll be Declan Rice. Rice to take the free kick. Down the wing it goes to Kyle Walker. And it's Walker to Kane. Nice with the Trent Alexander-Arnold, but the ball swiftly tackled by Strahinja Pavlovic. And a corner to England. England's first corner of the match. And it will be Trent Alexander-Arnold to take the corner. He lines himself up and gets ready to take the corner. Harry Kane and John Stones look on anxiously. Alexander-Arnold makes sure he puts the ball where he wants it to. He raises his arm and kicks the ball into the 18-yard box. Cleared away by the Serbia goalkeeper Predrag Rajkovic. It's Phil Foden to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold towards, I think that was Stones, but dealt with really well by Serbia. It's now gone as far as Bellingham. Bellingham with the ball. Tries to go around Ilic. Can't do it. But that's not for lack of trying. Goes for a cross, but is saved by Rajkovic. To be honest, I think Bellingham did all he could, but it wasn't enough. The ball is with Milikovic. Milikovic now to Velkovic. Now back to Milikovic. Milikovic once again towards Velkovic. And so it's Velkovic to Zivkovic. And Zivkovic crossing to, I think that was Vlahovic, but nothing doing. Goes as far as ball goes back as far as Declan Rice. But it's over the line for a Serbia throw, and it will be taken by, I couldn't see who. And in fact, a substitution is being made for England. It'll be England's first substitution of the night. And I can see that the person coming on will be Conor Gallagher, who will replace Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Alexander-Arnold, that was a lovely shot at goal from earlier on. Almost made it 2. Hug from Gareth Southgate, well deserved, as Conor Gallagher makes his way onto the pitch. Zivkovic gets ready to take the throw for Serbia. 69 minutes gone. It's Serbia 0, England 1. Ball now thrown. It goes back to Zivkovic. It's Zivkovic crossing to Tadic, but it goes as far as Milikovic. Milikovic to Mladenovic, but nicked by Bukayo Saka at the last moment. Although Pavlovic still wants to contribute, but it's not to be, and Serbia are denied yet again. Throw in to Serbia to be taken by Mladenovic. It's Ilic. Ilic to Milenkovic. Milenkovic now to Zivkovic. Into the 18-yard box, but cleared out once again by Bukayo Saka. Serbia are on the attack yet again, but that cross was too wide. Punched away by Pickford earlier on. Nice use of his hands. And Pickford gets ready to near the ball out of goal for a goal kick. 20 minutes to go. Kane to Jude Bellingham. No, I think that was John Stones. And Kane has been fouled yet again. That might have been by Dusan Tadic. Harry Kane looks to be all right. No, it wasn't Tadic. It was Ivan Ilic. So it'll be another free kick to England. As Gareth Southgate watches from the touchline. Will it be Phil Foden to take the free kick this time? I think it might well be. So Foden raises his hand and he runs up and kicks the ball into the 18-yard box. But defended by Serbia. Goes as far as Bukayo Saka this time. Saka sets up Saka crosses. But saved again by Rajkovic, and I think that might have been through a resultant header from Declan Rice. As Rajkovic rolls the ball towards Milenkovic. So Milenkovic headed by Dusan Tadic. Ball taken by Phil Foden. It's Foden to Mark Gay. And Mark Gay swiftly passes to Jordan Pickford. Pickford crosses, but the ball goes over the line yet again. And Jude Bellingham, has he hurt himself? I don't know if he has, but he appears to be all right. So Kyle Walker is ready to take the throw for England. Was it taken by Saka? I think it might well have been, but he managed to cross to Jude Bellingham. Well, I thought it was Ilic who had the ball, but in fact it was Saka who took it. Back towards Foden. Now Declan Rice. It's Rice once again. Quick pass to Jude Bellingham. Now Declan Rice. And I think that's Phil Foden. Foden to Rice. Now Foden again. Back towards Saka. Now John Stones. Gay to Foden. Down the wing it goes to John Stones. Stones to Foden. Swiftly picked up by Jude Bellingham. But a foul, which I think was committed by Bellingham on Tadic. Indeed it was. And Bellingham needs to control his temper. And another substitution for Serbia has been made. I think that's their fifth. I think that's their fifth and final substitute. Anyone who's been watching, correct me how many substitutes Serbia have left. As onto the pitch comes Veljko Birmančević in place of I couldn't really see who it was. If anyone did see who the player that was substituted for Birmančević, then do please let me know. So it's Tadic but given away to England, and Foden swiftly taken by Birmančević, the substitute. Now back with Foden. Foden brought down by Dusan Tadic. And the referee clearly not happy with that. Clearly not happy with that performance. I think he's just telling him to cool it. Otherwise he'll get in the book. And in fact, he has been given a yellow card. He has been quite aggressive throughout the second half, and that is deserved in my opinion. Free kick to England to be taken by Trippier. And in fact, another substitution for England has been made. Their second, as Bukayo Saka will make way for Jarrod Bowen of West Ham United. Bukayo Saka makes way for Jarrod Bowen, and Bowen sprints onto the pitch, and Saka He's been really good on the pitch. Hasn't had many chances at goal himself, but he has done well at setting up shots at goal. He was the man who set up Jude Bellingham's shots in the first half. Ball now caught by Jordan Pickford. Less than 15 minutes to go. It still remains Serbia 0, England 1. You're listening to the Commentary Hub with me, Nicholas Jones. As the ball is thrown by Milikovic. I think that was a foul on Conor Gallagher. Indeed, it was, and a free kick to be taken straight away by Bowen. Or is it? No, it wasn't. In fact, it was a pass by Walker to Bowen, and Jarrod Bowen has the ball quickly into the 18-yard box. Smacked off the post. That could well have been 2 for England. Harry Kane with the glancing header. But the ball swiftly caught by Kyle Walker. And over the line it goes. Harry Kane shakes his head. He must be so disappointed that he didn't get it. I think he was trying to get over Veljkovic, but his header just wasn't powerful enough. And the ball is now back with Serbia and Ivan Ilic. Ilic to, I think that was Milikovic. Milikovic to Milenkovic. And it's Milenkovic now to Jovic. It's Jovic, but caught by Trippier. Trippier concedes to Serbia. That might have been Birmancevic. Indeed, Birmancevic. I think it was. Serbia still managed to keep hold of the ball. Amazing, really. As the ball is now being passed around. It's now with Birmancevic. Quickly passed back to Milikovic, I should say. But now the ball is with Harry Kane for England. He somehow managed to tackle it. Was aiming for Conor Gallagher, but Serbia were able to pick that one up very well. It's Jovic, or is it Pavlovic? It's Pavlovic crossing towards Vlahovic, but England were able to read that situation, and so does have the ball. It's I think that was I couldn't see it was, but the ball has gone to Jarrod Bowen. It was by Jude Bellingham, and an England player is down. Can't clearly see who it is. It's Kieran Trippier. And Trippier, that is so unfortunate for him. He's had such a good match this evening. And this was the attempt just now by Kane. So close. And just smacks off the roof of the bar. But it was Rajkovic's hands that were able to deflect the save, that were able to deflect the ball away, and he was very pleased with that, and he was very pleased about that. Gareth Southgate almost in disbelief. Chance for a quick drink break while the physios come to look at and check on Kieran Trippier. He's back up on his feet. I think he's okay, but whether he'll be able to carry on playing or not, I can't possibly ascertain. Trippier taking a huge bite out of an energy snack bar, I think it is, and the England physios now taking a look at his leg. I think he might just have picked up a knock on the shin or something. But with 10 minutes to go, England still have the chance to double their lead. Serbia have at least the chance to equalise. It doesn't look like, to me, it doesn't look like Serbia will cause a shock and take the lead away from England. But in matches like these, you never know what will happen. As England now have the chance to take the ball. It was with Conor Gallagher momentarily, but I think a Serbia player might have had. I think a Serbia player might have used their hands. If in fact it wasn't, it's back to the free kick to Serbia. So Conor Gallagher might well have been in the wrong. It's Ilic for Serbia. Ilic passing to Milenkovic. Now Pavlovic. Back to Milenkovic. And so it's Milenkovic now towards Ivan Ilic. Ilic now to... I couldn't see her, but so the ball now goes into the 18-yard box. Cleared away by England, though. Ball is now back with Milenkovic. Milenkovic towards Ilic. Now Dusan Tadic. Tadic! But headed clear by England, and that was another attempt at goal by Serbia, which was saved, I think, by Pickford. It was Vlahovic. Vlahovic! What a wonderful long-range shot from just outside the 18-yard box. And that has resulted in a corner for Serbia. England aren't out of the woods yet. It'll be Dusan Tadic to take the corner. He steps well back, raises his arm, and kicks the ball into the 18-yard box, kept out by England. Oh, have they? Saved again by Pickford. And down to the ground goes Walker. Milenkovic tries to talk to the referee to tell him what happened. That was a deflection. That was a deflected header by Harry Kane. Or was it? Or did Pickford get a glove to it? It was actually Pickford who got a glove to it. And Vlahovic, so disappointed. He's had a fair few chances at goal, none of which have resulted in a score. And that was the save by Kane just now. England are still holding out really well defensively, but they need to start pressing more on their own. And Vlahovic momentarily fouled, but he's able to carry on playing. As Mark Gay crosses to Jarrod Bowen. And that will be another throw-in to England. And it'll be Kyle Walker to take the throw. But over the line it goes. Throw once again to England to be taken by Walker. Walker throws towards Bellingham, but Bellingham couldn't get to the ball in time. It's now with Conor Gallagher. Gallagher concedes to Mladenovic. That's swiftly taken up again by England. It's Jarrod Bowen with the ball. He passes to Walker. Now straight to Stones. Now it's back with Pickford. Pickford crosses the ball once again to Bowen. Bowen under pressure from, I think that was Pavlovic. Now back towards Walker. Gallagher. Walker. Walker now finds Jude Bellingham. Bellingham swiftly passes to Kane. But a nice interception by Serbia, but it goes as far as Mark Gay. Vlahovic just about picks up the ball. It's a throw into Serbia. England once again re-intercepts through Kyle Walker. It's back with Kane now. Kane under pressure from Vlahovic. Kane is furious with that foul by Vlahovic. And Dragan Stojkovic can't believe what has happened, and I think he's having and he's just had an argument with the fourth official. And another substitution for England. And it's Jude Bellingham. He gets the deserved round of applause because he's the man who scored the only goal in the first half. And he'll be replaced by Kobbie Mainoo. And Bellingham acknowledging the fans. Off he goes to be replaced by Kobbie Mainoo. Congratulations from Gareth Southgate and the whole management. So Kobbie Mainoo now on the pitch, the man who plays for Manchester United in the Premier League, was one of the players in the squad that won the FA Cup not so long ago. It's with Mark Gay to Jordan Pickford. In a couple of minutes, I'll have to start thinking about who my player of the match will be. And the ball is now with Serbia once more. I think that might have been Tadic. Tadic to Pavlovic. Now back towards Tadic. Now back towards Pavlovic through Tadic. It's Foden. Foden to Mainoo. Almost halted by Ilic, but it's now back with Foden. Foden tries to go around Milikovic, but rammed by. But I think it was rammed by him, and down he went onto the ground. Yes, it was Milikovic, and I think he might have been sandwiched between Milikovic and Velkovic. The ball is now back with Dusan Tadic, though. Tadic to Pavlovic. Now Ivan Ilic. Ilic passes down wing to Pavlovic. And now a cross by Mladenovic, but once again saved by England. The ball is now back with Kane, but intercepted by Tadic. And Bowen almost had it, but was caught by Mladenovic. Or was it Burmancevic? Couldn't tell which. It's Ilic to Milikovic. Now Mladenovic. Mladenovic just outside the box, but swiftly passes back to Milikovic. Over the bar. Serbia have had many superb opportunities in front of goal, but they just keep wasting them. And that was by Sergei Milikovic. And we now have almost 1 minute to go until full time, plus an additional minutes of injury time. The ball is now back with Strinja Pavlovic. Pavlovic to Rajkovic. Headed by Kieran Trippier, goes to Harry Kane that time. Passes to Conor Gallagher. Now it's with Declan Rice. Rice to Mark Gay. Gay to John Stones. Now it's back with Jordan Pickford. Pickford clears the ball away from goal. It's Jarrod Bowen. Bowen passes to Gallagher. Now it's with Kyle Walker. Walker passes to Gallagher. And Gallagher passes to John Stones. Now Mark Gay. Mark Gay to Phil Foden. And almost sent over the line by Serbia, but it was just kept in by Veljko Burmancevic. And whilst there's a bit of a lull in play at the moment, 4 minutes have been added on, and that'll give me enough time to decide who my player of the match will be. So it's with Kyle Walker to Kieran Trippier. No, Conor Gallagher, I should say. Gallagher to Kobbie Mainoo. Now Walker back towards Gallagher. Now Walker again. Gallagher swiftly passes to Kobe Mainu, but was Gallagher tripped? He might well have been, but he seems okay. And so I have decided on my player of the match as sponsored by Commentary Services. I will let you know who it is very shortly. As John Stones passes the ball up the wing to, I think that might have been Rice. Nicked by Gallagher, but Gallagher trips over. That might have been Illich, and Gallagher is in a lot of pain. Just caught him in the chest or the upper part of his leg. I'm not too sure. And whilst all that's going on, I can announce that my player of the match, as sponsored by Commentary Services, is Jude Bellingham, because of how he came into the Serbia goal area in the first half, completely unmarked, and scored with that wonderful header. So our player of the match, as sponsored by Commentary Services, is Jude Bellingham. Congratulations to him. And that was just a attempt at a free kick by England, which came to naught. Mladenovic to take the throw-in, I should say, for Serbia. 2 minutes to go until full time. It still remains Serbia 0, England 1. But will Serbia be able to equalise within those remaining 2 minutes? It's Mladenovic to Illich. And Illich crosses down the wing to Mladenovic. Kept out by Jarrod Bowen. Bowen clutching at his chest. Might have picked up a knock or something, I don't know. It's Illich towards Vlahovic. But kept out. Do you think Jude Bellingham was a good choice for player of the match? Or do you think somebody else should have been given the nod? If you think so, then do please let me know. We are now into the last minute of the match. And Serbia need to pull something extra special out of the bag if they are to equalise against England. England holding their own really well. Jarrod Bowen clearing the ball out of the goal. But an England player has gone down yet again. Will it be a free kick to the Three Lions? It's Harry Kane once more. He was pushed down by Nikola Milenkovic. And that was just completely unnecessary. And it will be a free kick to England, and I think it will be taken by Pickford, who's come out of goal. Gareth Southgate watching on as the seconds tick by. Although he needn't worry, as England are just 2 seconds away from victory. And there it is. It's full time. England have started the tournament the way they want to. They put aside their recent run of poor results in the friendlies leading up to Euro 2024, despite a win in one of them, and they've gone on to win again. They were top of their qualifying group for Serbia. A valiant effort. Take nothing away from them, but it was England's night, and the final score at the Arena Al Schalke in Gelsenkirchen, Serbia 0, England 1. What can I say? England deserved that victory. England deserved that victory in my view. Although they should have scored at least 1 or 2 more goals. But Serbia, as I mentioned, take nothing from them. They were dogged right to the very end. They put up a brave fight. But it remains to be seen how they will do in the rest of the tournaments when they face Slovenia and Denmark. And that just about wraps up our coverage on the Commentary Hub. Don't forget, we have at least 3 games coming up tomorrow. 2 have already been confirmed. The ones that are confirmed are Romania against Ukraine, which will kick off at 2:00 with Paul James presenting and commentating and Russ Vernon doing the producing. And definitely coming up tomorrow, it's Austria against France, which kicks off at 8:00, and Russ Vernon will be on comms for that one. The only game that is still hanging in the balance but may take place is Belgium against Slovakia at 5:00, which is likely to be commentated on by Mike Harneman, though no confirmation has been made of this. No confirmation has been made of this as of yet. Do please keep in touch via our social media channels at Commentary Live 1 on Twitter and at www.facebook.com/The Commentary Hub. I've been Nicholas Jones. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning into our coverage, and thanks for tuning into our coverage, and also my thanks also to Jack Hessen for his superb commentary in the other group stage match between Slovenia and Denmark, which ended 1-1. As it stands for Group C, England top the group on 3 points. Denmark and Slovenia have obviously just 1 point from that draw. Serbia leave tonight with nothing. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, good night.